So there are 3 books, guys, 3 massive novels that I have given up on in the past and for which I'm going back for another attempt. Books that I will finish this time. Make sure you subscribe if you love reading. The first book on my list is the epic post-apocalyptic novel by Stephen King, The Stand. The Stand is the story of the character Randall Flagg. Flagg is a recurring character in the Stephen King multiverse, and his influence cannot be underestimated. He's in the Dark Tower series. He's in The Eyes of the Dragon. He's in Gwendy's Button Box. And I know that when I finish this book, not only will I enjoy it this time, but I will have a better appreciation for Stephen King's magnum opus, the Dark Tower series. The group of characters that take on Randall Flagg in this book are perhaps the most beloved cast of characters amongst constant readers. And I have a good feeling about going back for this one because I also gave up on Stephen King's It years ago, and recently I went back, I read it, and I loved it. So it's interesting what some time and a change of perspective can do for you. And I'm on my quest to read every Stephen King novel, so in order to complete that goal, I am obligated to read this. But not only am I going to read it because of that, I really think that this is going to be fun for me this time around, and I'm really psyched about it. Colossal novel number 2 on my list is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. I attempted this one some couple years ago, and I really enjoyed the first couple of 100 pages. It's about a prison break, and I thought that that was very good, the way that this one opens up. Now, personally, I thought that it really started branching out after the initial setup. A lot was coming into this book that I didn't expect, and I guess I felt overwhelmed at the time. But this time around, I'll have a bit better idea of what I'm getting into, so I think that that's going to make a big difference. And I'm a book lover. I love literature. Reading is a part of my life, and this is arguably one of the most important novels that has ever been produced. And as someone who enjoys classics, this book has been staring at me from my bookshelf since I gave up on it. And I'm going to go back through it, and I'm going to finish this time. I cannot wait to get into this thing, to get it finished up, and to review it here on my channel. A few years back, I was reading A Game of Thrones on Thanksgiving Day, and I remember I was totally engrossed in it the entire day. And I made a mistake, friends. I went directly into A Clash of Kings, the second installment, as soon as I finished A Game of Thrones. And in hindsight, I know that I should have taken a break before going on into A Clash of Kings. So the third book on my list is A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. I was quite enthralled with A Game of Thrones. I remember I was telling everyone about how much I was enjoying that book, especially after having considered reading it for many years. I was really happy with it, and I've also read A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which is a prelude to the series. I'm a big epic fantasy lover, although I'm really just getting into it as far as being a dedicated fan. And I want to go on with this. Many people say that this series is the best piece of epic fantasy fiction that has ever been written, and I know that so many are waiting on R.R. Martin to finish this thing up. It's time for me to get caught up, and having taken a lengthy break from the series now, I think that I'm going to be totally into this one when I get back into it. Well, there you go, guys. 3 tomes that I will read in the near future Let me know down in the comments if you have any book recommendations on lengthy, huge novels. I'm always looking for a literary adventure. Thanks for dropping by, guys. I'll see you next time.